Hi, welcome to my studio. I'm Sean Wallis. Today I'm going to be showing you my technique to getting vibrant, beautiful color. I'm going to show you the difference between mixing colors to get vibrant color versus mixing color to get muted tones. It's pretty simple, and not only will it show you how to do it in your own painting, but it also might teach you what style of painting to look for if you are an art collector or just an art appreciator. If you like the more muted tones, the more moody scenes, or if you like the bright, vibrant scenes. So with that, let's just start painting. Alright, so to show you the two different ways that you can do this, looking for bright color or muted color, I'm going to be doing just a rough, very rough sketch of an apple. Very rough. Okay, and so this one's going to be the bright color, and this one's going to be the more muted tones. And I'm going to mix my paint right on the canvas so you guys can see me mixing. Now we'll start with the more muted tone. And we're just simply going to paint a red apple, or if you don't want to try and make it look like an apple, that's fine too. You can just paint a red ball, or really you can go with any color. So the way to get a more muted tone is you paint the darker side of the object with the complement of the color of your object. So in case you're not aware of that word complement, colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel, such as red and green, will mix together and mute each other. And if you choose dark versions of those colors, then they will mix towards a dark gray or a black. And so that's one thing that you can do when you are painting to get muted tones, is you can paint with simply using the complement to darken. So you see how when I mix the green in, it makes kind of a gray. Now this green that I'm using is Viridian, and so it's mixing in with that red and really darkening it. You can mix that red back into it wherever you want to. Making it a rounded object, so you want it to be a gradual transition. Now as you move forward, you're painting with that straight red as you move towards the light side of your object, but then you're starting to add some white to it. Again, it's a gradual transition because it's a rounded object. Okay? And then you've got the rounded appearance moving from light to dark of your apple, and it's a very muted, very soft tone. So when you come to the other side, and I'm going to clean my brush out because I don't want any white or green left in it. When you come to the other side and you want to go again from dark to light, instead of using the complements to shade it, we'll start with red. That's our base color. Instead of green, we're going to add alizarin crimson, which is just a very dark red. And instead of white, we're going to throw in some lemon yellow. So again, we can take that red and kind of wash over our entire apple. Okay, and then instead of using a complement, you can just come in with the alizarin crimson and darken it that way, and then you can work back with the red, creating that rounded effect. Now on the other side here, instead of white, you lighten with this yellow. And what you're doing is just moving down the color wheel. Rather than using white and complements, you're just moving down the color wheel instead of going opposite on the color wheel. So there we've got two shiny, ready-to-eat apples painted with different color mixing techniques, and you can see the drastic difference in feel. One is really vibrant and bright and colorful and cheerful, and the other one is kind of moody and subdued, and a lot of artists use this technique to really bring something out in their painting. A center of interest or something, they will paint with this technique and then mute other things. So you don't have to, you can use them interchangeably inside the same painting, or you can paint entire paintings this way or entire paintings this way, depending on the mood and the feel. It's kind of like major and minor chords in music. Those minor chords are going to give you more of a subdued feel. So yeah, I hope that this helps. So I would like to show you the difference on paintings. I'll show you a couple here that are the muted tones using complements and white to lighten. You can see they're very moody, and that's kind of the effect I was going for. Here we have some brighter colors because I used the color wheel to lighten and darken, and it's created a more vibrant tone. So if you're a collector or an art appreciator, maybe you like those muted tones, maybe you like a little bit more of a muted, moody feel to your paintings, and if not, there's also the technique that offers brighter color that you might be attracted to. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I hope that this helps. Thanks.